It's Selection Sunday. We got some championship games here that we're betting. We're giving you our top 21 bets here for Sunday, March 16th. And also, we're going to give you our show parlay 3-leg at the end. So wait till the end. You'll get all the recap and we'll get it going for you. So let's roll. Happy Sunday. Welcome in, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. Lock it in on the Rec Room Sports Hub. My name is Tanner Dawson, of course. Join with me is Scott Cobe and Alan Perales. Guys, welcome in. Happy Selection Sunday.
Ow.
Sunday. Ow. Alan has taken on the Johnny Cruz role of the LTS Sports Network now. So congratulations, Correct. Alan. You now have a back that's 65 years old. So
he has adopted the Johnny Cruz role. That's fine. I like that. So guys, I did go through and update records here. I did want to state that last weekend we ended up finishing 6-6 for Alan, 8-4 for Scott, and 8-4 for myself. After yesterday's picks, we went, and Scott still has one on the table, obviously, through Tuesday. But Scott went 4-2. Alan went 3-4, and I went 4-3. So that puts our totals right now going into Sunday, Selection Sunday. Alan at 9-10, Scott 12-6, and I'm 12-7. That's 33-23 as a group, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm moving to Vegas.
Bail at my dog out. Tell me he has impeccable timing every single time. Tell me, though, guys, what are we looking forward to on Selection Sunday today? Like just a general discussion of what kind of the games we're focusing in on.
I think Tennessee, Florida is very interesting. I think it's the game for the fourth number one seed in the NCAA tournament. Michigan State had a shot at it, lost. St. John's has a shot at it, but I think the Tennessee, Florida one ultimately will be the fourth number one seed in the tournament today. So that's going to be a highly, highly interesting game today.
I agree. I like that.
I'm interested to see what they do with Auburn after their loss yesterday. What if they're still? I think they'll still be a number one seed, but are they going to be? Which region are they going to be in now? Are they going to be like the third number one seed? Where are they going to be set at? Because
who would be?
This is going to be interesting how this all gets set. How this all gets set up and who plays who.
Like, how would you break out? Number one would be Duke, by far.
I think it's Duke. Auburn. I think it's
Duke, Houston, Auburn. I think it's Duke, Houston, Auburn right now, and then whoever wins Tennessee, Florida is that last number one.
I think the Cooper Flag injury has a lot to do with who's overall number one.
Cooper Flag's playing. It's already announced. We're good.
Oh, it
we're
is
good.
Okay.
Oh,
Houston
already passed.
Houston is asked to go out west. Houston asked the committee if they could be seated out west.
Yeah,
I heard that yesterday. So if the committee acquiesced to Houston's want, then that would be highly interesting. Who Duke and Auburn, who's number one?
That would mean they would be the overall number one, wouldn't it? When the number one overall gets to choose their seeding.
Yep, that would be Duke.
Right now, Auburn is the number one on everybody's on Lunati's bracketology, on DeCourcy, Mike Palm.
T3 bracketology I throw on Twitter. He's got Auburn number one as well. It wouldn't surprise me that Auburn just stays one. It really wouldn't.
Don't you think the best team, the regular season, or best team in the best conference should be number one seed?
Yeah. Plain and simple. It really is. So, we use the conference tournaments maybe to decide your more 5, 6, 7, 8 seeds, or 10, through the 10 seed range. But generally, if you're a 1 or 2 seed going into the tournament, bearing any like extremely big meltdowns, a loss in the conference tournament affects nothing for you in the top 2-3 seeds at all. Like it's just silly games. It's for the other teams to decide their seeding factor.
So here's
And
my
you didn't have any outlandish winners, conference championship winners like you did last year with NC State either. So
but
it should.
But you do today. There are 2 bid stealers completely that could steal bids from somebody, i.e. George Mason, if they win, if they beat VCU, and i.e. Cornell, who if they beat Yale, does Yale get in that large bid because of their body of work? That would be interesting. So, to me, the interesting seeding thing today would be who's the number 2 seed with Auburn? Is it Michigan State? Is it St. John's?
Yeah.
My interesting look too when the brackets.
That'll be the interesting part in the end. This is where these guys go, and Bama could be in that same range. It really could.
Yep.
So,
and then there's also going to be the discussion of are they going to, there's also going to be the discussion of how much of a chance do these mid majors who do have good records have at large bids? Are they going to be left out for the lower seeded SEC teams like Oklahoma, like Georgia, like those teams that
Texas
a lot of
still sneak in?
I still think Texas is out, but you look at how they're going to compare. Oh, these teams had to go through a gauntlet in the SEC, so they had to face tougher competition, and people are going to say that. But when you have a mid-major that's got 25 wins that gets left out, that's going to be alarming to some people.
Well, right now on T3 Bracketology on X here, he has 10 through 11 seeds, okay? And he has a mark out with it as a range, a potential out. San Diego State, Vandy, Indiana, Xavier, UNC, Texas, Boise, and UCI. So those are your potential big outs that have also potential to sneak into the field. So hey,
like Scott said, and like Scott said, you've got George Mason who can sneak in if they win today, and you've got the other team. I can't remember what we said, but you got 2 teams who can steal bids.
Yeah, Cornell, Yale in the range. I know you have UAB that could actually sneak in with a conference win or with a win over Memphis.
Yeah.
With that, who else we got today? Who else? VCU. I know is kind of in, so everybody's rooting for VCU in the end. So, but yeah, it's what March is all about. This is why we love this month in that range. So, but all right, guys. Hey, look, March Selection Sunday, I believe it's 5 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Eastern. They'll start announcing those seeds, so I'll be tuned in for sure. We'll all be tuned in. Let's be real. We're ready for those brackets to drop here. So, if you guys are interested, I will find my link here, and I'll post. Rec Room Sports Hub is doing a March Madness bracket for women's and men's that you guys can join completely free and a chance to win some kind of prize. I don't know what the prize is yet, but I know they're working on it. So I'll make sure to drop it in the comments here for you.
Today, prizes. I heard this morning. It's an Alan Perel's bobblehead doll. So congratulations.
So it's got a broken posterior too.
Yes.
I'll get this here. I'm working on the links right now, so I'll drop them right now in the comments. Go ahead and join us. There's the men. I got the men's out first, and then I'll go back and grab the women's. I think that's the women's actually. I don't know. Just join the brackets. It's fun. I know. Didn't women's get picked yesterday?
No, tonight they'll get picked right after the men.
As well.
Yeah, they'll get picked right after the men. So,
okay, all right. Rec Room and invite friends. So, chance to win yourself a prize or a gift if you guys can beat us. So, essentially, boom, all in the comments there. Make sure you guys go join. Like I said, completely free, chance to win a gift. So, all right, guys, let's get into it here. I know we got one game underway. So, and we're allowed to bet it still. It's still early. We're still allowed to bet it. Let's get into it here. Our top 21 bets here for you on Sunday, 3/16. Really make sure you leave that 6-pack out so you don't get stone cold stunned. Scott, you're up first.
Happy 3/16 happy 3/16 day, by the way.
That's right.
By the way, my number one pick is Cornell plus 5.5 over Yale. I didn't know it's going now. I don't know how good it's going. I don't even want to know. But Cornell plus 5.5. Yale barely snuck by yesterday. It's going good. Okay, good. Yale barely snuck by yesterday against Princeton.
They did. They had a tough game though. I mean,
Yeah.
they played well. They played well in the end. So
and Cornell smoked Dartmouth yesterday. So my thing is Cornell has scored a lot of points lately and has won every game since the last year loss. So their confidence is ultra high right now. So I love Cornell to win today. If they get in the tournament, watch out. Watch out whoever they get in the first round.
I like
it's going to be fun. So
yeah, I'm down with it. Alan, what do you got?
I'm going baseball first. 3-team, North Carolina, Oregon, and UC Santa Barbara, which means I have to watch Hawaii today. God dang it.
Alan, there's a TV at the home with me and Keith that only shows Hawaii games on it. So you're all set with your bet.
Is that for you is that for you guys or for the one nurse that also bets Hawaii?
Just me. I'm the Hawaii expert, so.
He's the Hawaii expert. That's right. So my first bet is actually capitalizing on top of what Scott has. I actually took the money line last night for Cornell to win this game here. It was plus money, plus 265, I think it was. It was. Actually, I'll tell you. I got it pulled up right here. Exactly what I bet. It was plus 205. So last night. So I hopped on that pretty quick there. So we're going Cornell money line for number 3. So number 4, Scott, what do you got?
I'm going to go UAB plus 3.5. I think that Memphis is going to get got here. Too many games, too many close games, too many come from behind wins. I think Memphis is playing with fire here, and I think UAB, who could steal a bid from somebody, is going to be. Wouldn't even mind money line, but I'm going to go plus 3.5. I think UAB wins the game, but I think they cover the 3.5. So UAB plus 3.5.
Alan, what do you got?
Oh, Alan doesn't have anything. He's done. See you later. Alan's out.
Hi. Am I back? Okay.
You're back. You're back.
Michigan plus 4. I think they're going to ride this. I think they're riding this momentum train. They're going to win the Big Ten today. So give me Michigan plus 4.
Wow.
Now, guys, for reference here, for just a warning, you are going to see some discrepancies amongst our bets. These are individual bets. These are we didn't collab beforehand and say, "Oh, I'm going to pick this game." No, we could literally be against each other.
Yesterday, I stole Scott's notes yesterday.
Here it comes.
I stole Scott's notes yesterday.
Well, I'll stick with the game that you just referenced here, and I'm taking Wisconsin minus 3.5 in this one. I think they're the better team. We saw them what they did yesterday with Michigan State, and I think we were going to pick Michigan State to win today against Michigan. So I have no reason not to pick Wisconsin, who can compete with the big men that Michigan do have. Maybe even a better matchup. So give me Wisconsin minus 3.5 today.
Yeah, I'm on Wisconsin today. I'm done with Wisconsin, so I love Wisconsin. I'm gonna go Florida minus 2.5 first half. Florida has started out these SEC tournament games on fire as a team. I think nothing changes today. I think Florida is going to win the game, but I don't want to pick it. So I will stick to the first half. I just think that Florida will take a lead early in this game and keep it throughout the whole first half. So.
Okay. Alan?
I'll second that, Scott. I'll go Florida minus 4.5 for you. I'll pick Florida. I'll pick Florida outright over Tennessee. Sam may hate me for it, but
Hot dang, guys. I'm taking Tennessee money line.
Oh god.
Oh,
Choose who you want to follow, guys, because that's kind of where I'm leaning. I love Tennessee money line. I think
Tanner
what you
Sam
said,
just messaged me. He said he's sending the check in the mail.
you're
Listen.
either winning by 30 or losing by 20. So which
Hey,
one do you
Tanner,
want?
me and you could both win this. Florida
Yes,
could take a 3-point lead at halftime, and Tennessee could win the game. So
exactly.
yeah, so that could be what happens.
So number 9 was Tennessee money line. Scott, what do you got for number 10?
I'm gonna George Mason plus 8.5 today. I think they're riding the wave. I think they keep it close. And I don't know if they beat VCU because VCU is really, really good, but I think they stay within this number. We've seen strange things happen in the conference tournaments. So
That's
I'm
true.
gonna stick it with George Mason here. See what happens.
Alan, what do you got?
I think he took my notes.
I mean, you can duplicate it. That just verifies it. So
Yeah, you could stay with it too, Alan. There's no going out.
You know what? Why not? Let's go George Mason too. I'll do George Mason.
It's too many points. Conference tournament. It's too many points.
it is a lot of points for a conference final there.
Yeah.
I realized I'm like the opposite guys of you, but I'm taking Memphis minus 4.5 today as number 12 here. I think Memphis got past the team that's going to give them a lot of fits here. And UAB, as great as they've been all year, they're not to that level, honestly, in my book. So I'm going to take Memphis here. It needs to make a statement win here for the final. So, yeah, give me Memphis minus 4.5. Number 13, Scott, what do you got?
I'm going to go college baseball, 2-team parlay. I'm going to go Tulane and Stanford on the money line. Duke baseball is terrible right now. They can't win a thing. They're on a losing streak right now. Tulane's an underlying team in college baseball that could be very good. So Tulane, Stanford, money line.
All right. Alan?
I'll go NBA. OKC money line against Milwaukee.
What's the OKC money line before we hit this here? It's got to be like
minus 192. So it's better than this minus 500. So.
Wow. Okay. Everybody out there, have you met Doc Rivers before? That should give you all you need to know.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. I'm trying to find a guy I want to go back to in the NBA today. There he is. We're going to take Max Christie, and we're going to take this under 17.5 of points and rebounds. So he hasn't hit that in how many games is that? That's 11 straight games. So give me that there. Max Christie under 17.5 points and rebounds. So Scott, number 16, what do you got?
I'm going to go Jaden McDaniels of the Timberwolves over 6.5 rebounds. He's hit this number more than he's missed it. Rudy Gobert, I don't know if he's playing today, but even if he is, I still think McDaniels can hit this.
Let me check my notifications here to see.
Because Gobert was questionable last game. He ended up playing, but he didn't play it. He didn't play effectively. So
I don't have anything on Gobert yet. So Mike Conley is ruled out today for rest day 2 hours ago. So there's a chance that Gobert follows him in that range.
And just to give you context to this, he's 45 and 23 to the over on these rebounds. So that's a lot. That's 67% basically.
Yeah,
so,
that's.
I like this one a lot. I think it's probably going to hit. So.
Trying to think here, man. Alan, what do you got, man?
I'm going Suns plus 2.5 over the Lakers tonight.
Suns?
Repeat that
believe?
again.
As much as I do not want to go for Kevin Durant in this situation, I think no LeBron is going to mean that the Suns will win this game. So give me the Suns plus 2.5.
He didn't just say Phoenix over Lakers, did he?
He said plus 2.5. He didn't expect him to win. He just said plus 2.5.
Wow. Phoenix. Have you seen Phoenix play, Alan? Not trying to get you away from the pick, but have you seen Phoenix play this year?
It ain't pretty.
Oh.
Let's
The
see.
playing spot, but
Oh, you're gonna love the next one I got.
uh-oh. He's trying to catch us, Tanner, is what he's trying to do. So.
Yeah, I know he is. Look, I'm anticipating Gobert sitting out as well, or at least minimizing his play here. So I'm taking Randall. We're going to take over 6.5 rebounds today for that. So if not, at least minimize. Like he'll be on the court a little more. So Scott, last pick.
Evan Mobley of Cleveland over 31.5 points, rebounds, assists. Donovan Mitchell, I think, is playing today, but I don't think that matters. Mobley is
he's available. Yeah.
Mobley is going for Defensive Player of the Year, number one, and number two, Mobley is the guy that keeps everything together for the Cavs. So I like him to go over 31.5. He's like 27 and 16 to the over on it. So I like that a lot too.
Okay. Down with it. Allen, final pick, number 20.
Tanner, real quick, could you look up SGA's player prop points?
Yep. Thunder. Late game. Player points. Over under 34.5.
I'm taking the over.
No, I don't.
SGA over 34.
You hit it yesterday, so you got it. If you want,
He hit 48. He had 48 yesterday. He's on fire. He wants that MVP. So he's gonna, and without Chet and without Jalen Williams, he's gonna ball out tonight again. So I'll take that over. Chet shows playing. Okay, he was out last night, so
yeah. Chet shows playing.
He was out last night, and SGA put up almost 50. So
God dang, man. I tell you, that guy's nuts. Let's see. Man,
he's got like 550. He's got like 550-point games this year, which is insane. 5 or 6.
That is pretty insane, actually. Man, there's a couple here I like here. We did hit our NHL bet yesterday to save the day there. Man, do I want to do between a couple players? Let's see here. Oh, there we go. Okay. We'll go Edmonton and Rangers. We're going to take the under 6.5 goals. So that's where we're going to go. We're going to go under 6.5 goals for their Edmonton and the New York Rangers. All right, guys. That's our 21 bets here. But now we got a show parlay. And this show parlay contains one pick from each of us. And it can't be on our top 21 bets of the play. So this is completely outside of the top 21 as well. So
I feel like I'm going to end up killing this. Y'all are going to kill me.
we are.
we'll let you go first then, Alan, because nobody's taking mine. Nobody's taking mine. So
okay.
I know it.
Okay.
Taking mine.
Mine will be Brooklyn plus 6.
Oh, God.
What?
Against the Hawks. Brooklyn plus 6.
Brooklyn plus 6?
Yeah. Against the Hawks.
Okay.
They play better. Brooklyn plays better at home. They're at home. Atlanta, I have no faith in. So.
All right, that's fine. I'll go next here. So I'll let Scott finish this off here. I'll go Yabusele for Philly. I'm going to take the under 8.5 rebounds on his player prop. He has failed to exceed that in 17 straight games on the road, so we're going to take that. Scott, what's our final play on this 3-show parlay?
We're going to go to tennis. Since I knew nobody would take it. We're going to go Sabalenka on the money line, woman's number 1 player in the world. And I just looked at the prop. It's a plus 380 show parlay. So it's not bad.
Sabalenka money line?
Sabalenka money line.
Okay. Hey, you hit your tennis money line last Saturday, so or your parlay.
Yeah, I know. It's going to be tough. The woman she's playing is a 17-year-old kid, but she's really good. So, but I think number 1 player in the world. You got to go with number 1 player in the world. So,
I agree. So your 3-man parlay, 3-game parlay, 3-play parlay for the show here to end it is Sabalenka money line for tennis, Brooklyn +6, and Yabusele under 8.5 rebounds. That plays for Philly. So there you go.
People, I don't want to hear what I don't want to hear. Go ahead, Tim.
I was just saying the debut of the show parlay.
I don't want to hear we're a non-all-encompassing betting show because we had tennis, college baseball, NBA, college basketball on the show today. So,
and just think, in a couple of weeks, we'll be adding Major League Baseball to it.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
In fact, Tuesday's the
I'll be doing it next week.
Yeah, it's possible.
Tuesday's the start of the season officially.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's wild, guys. It's wild. So hey, let's keep capitalizing. Hey, we're on a winning pace here since we started doing the top 21 bets. So let's keep it up. We'll keep the show parlay on a separate category so we can track that separately. So hey, we got Selection Sunday today. I'm excited for it. Stay tuned here for more news around that. I know I'll be out of town going into it, so I don't know how much time I'll have. But I know on Tuesday night, the Rec Room Weekly, they'll be talking plenty about the March Madness bracket. So make sure you guys tune in there right here on the Rec Room Sports Hub. But make sure you guys like, subscribe, you follow, you hit that bell so you know when we go live. And we'll be back at it. We'll be back at it next week, most likely, if we don't do something tonight or tomorrow going into the tournament. Just a chance to hit that bell. But make sure you tune in every Saturday, Sunday. We'll be right here on the Rec Room Sports Hub, ready to go. So, guys, appreciate you. Let's get out of here.